to Let's Cash My Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, we're cracking open a new bottle of Larceny. Barrel Proof A122.
Didn't take too long.
I don't know why I stare at the bottle like I can actually see what I'm looking at. I write it down. People see me looking off into the distance, but
Yeah, because I'm always just looking over there.
because we were talking, so I get distracted and I grab the bottle.
Part of my strategy.
Yeah, it's working well, anyways. So we've told the story about Larceny and how the guy was stealing the barrels and he really didn't make it and all that stuff. So it's rumored to be 6 to 8 years. It was $59.99. It's 124.4 proof, made by Heaven Hill at the Heaven Hill Distillery. It was released in January of 2022, hence the A122. That's the thing. They release it 3 times a year. It's supposed to be 68% corn, 20% wheat, 12% malted barley, and oh, it's a beautiful cork pop. With a splatter and everything.
You got it all over the table.
It's everywhere. I was trying to get the little paper off, but that wasn't happening. So I'll give you something to do while I'm over here pouring.
Are you making more of a mess?
I'm gonna make a mess. It's a guarantee. But I think you found this somewhere.
It's slippery.
No, I thought the paper was gonna come off, but it didn't.
Was.
This is very dark.
This was Tewksbury.
Okay.
No, I don't work up there. I did. Go to work.
I don't want no complaining. I spilled the shit out of this bottle. Oh crap!
He doesn't never waste any benchmark. Never does he waste benchmark.
Not a drop to be spread. What the hell just happened?
The bottles that we can't find,
I think it was
seem
like
to be half covered in the table.
What was it, Mount Marsupius or something?
Oh, he's pulling out the Wicked History Channel going on now.
I don't know. Anyways, this one was you, courtesy of this. I was super excited. We've been searching long and far for actually these for a while, and there are none to be had anywhere.
Not
near
here
me.
locally.
None to be had anywhere near me. And when I asked people about
the
them,
other one was hidden locally, but it was hidden. It wasn't out.
No, and even when I ask people about them, they're like,
"Good luck."
They have a what? What?
Yeah, that's
what?
It. Yeah.
And I think half of that is just they don't want to know about it. They give it to their certain people and they just pretend. I don't know.
No, they don't. There's certain stores they just don't know.
Well, it is funny though, because I was just in a little local store near me, and they're like, "Oh, we do have a Elijah Craig barrel proof way in the back and behind all the other ones because we didn't want them to just be out in front." And I'm like, "Oh, which one? Oh, I don't know. But of course, it was 3 times the price, and I'm like, "Really?" Because it's actually supposed to be like $59.99, and they're like, "Oh no, it's
not here."
Nope. Thank you very much. I'm all set with that.
Yeah,
I'll leave it way in the back.
Disappointed.
No,
you were yapping so much. I couldn't.
You already went at it.
I couldn't wait.
My goodness.
No, I've been waiting to try it. I keep staring at it over there. Oh, we still have another handle on it? I didn't know.
Yeah. No, I just kicked that out because we keep avoiding it, and we have to hurry up because evaporation is happening to its corner pot over there, and it's going to eventually happen. That is not 124 proof. That first sip.
It doesn't have the hang time for that.
No, that did not.
But is it tasty?
It was very delicious. But let me take a sip to cleanse. But that didn't hit me like
it does.
It might on this one.
Take a better sip. It does.
I took a little baby sip.
You'll feel it here.
Yep.
And it does hold on. I did the same thing. I took a little whisper sip.
I'm actually going to swish this one too. I'm going.
You'll know it then.
I'm going full Monty and then whoosh.
It'll be there for a while.
All right. It has a very good nose.
It's got a very good everything. Because even the mediocre sip, it's still like on the backside, and the hug is like going away. So if you're swishing it, you should be able to know it. Well, you're numb. I know exactly what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
It doesn't have the hang time and the draw or the stickiness of the knob, is what you're gonna tell me.
It doesn't. Is it still on the sides of my tongue? Yes, even now. It's still on the sides of my tongue. It doesn't have that oily coat that like Booker's or Knob was. Even I think Elijah had a heavier coat where it actually
We
stayed on your
those
tongue
in different
longer.
stages because we got way too many high proofs.
No,
we
no,
can't do
no,
them all
no,
against
we-
each other
right.
in one shot.
We can, but we'll be like,
No, then I'm not leaving.
right, exactly.
I'm sleeping
We're
over here on
both
the couch
taking naps on the
somewhere.
couches, but it's very good.
No, it's super tasty.
It does not drink to me the 120. Like when we do knob, it lasts. When we did the 120
I think,
proof,
see, my,
well,
the
we
back
or
is
if we do
still like
Booker's,
numbage.
no, it's not
Okay.
the Kentucky hug.
No,
It's the numbing of the face.
Well, so if you just drink a good drink of that right now, more than half of that, you'll feel it. Oh, bastard.
challenge me.
You can't say you don't feel nothing right here, right now.
It's right here, right now.
And it doesn't have a flavor.
No,
it's hanging on.
now I have
was
it.
gonna say,
Now,
it
no.
hangs on.
It takes a minute.
You know, when you, so you got to criticize baby sip for baby sip.
Don't do that. It's right here now. It's very good.
No, but again, so even half, like I just did, it sticks on your tongue. It's got a great flavor. You feel it go down to your neck, and then it sits here for a little kapoosh.
It's still in my neck right now.
So I
I'm
don't.
feeling it now.
I'm not saying when you're gonna do the little.
I wasn't doing
I
baby
can't
sips.
say
Well, you know
girly
what?
sips because he's gonna cry on me and
You
tell me I
can't
can't
say
use
that.
those words.
No, honestly though, you gotta agree though, the actual mouth coating on
No,
what I remember of both Elijah's Knob and Booker's was a little more extensive.
I think the hang time is there. I said that it's a weaker hang time.
When you drink it like
but
that,
flavor wise,
it definitely like it's still
but,
here.
yeah, you're not gonna go
It's still
grab
here.
another one and
No,
say,
no,
"Woo!"
no. I can still.
Because you're only gonna do a few of those, and you'll be sitting by the fire way too close.
I'll be like, no. I mean, is it very good? Yes, 100%.
Tom, your sneakers on fire.
I,
Tom, your sneakers on fire.
well, why did you have to go and finish yours? He cannot let me run up a
Far
minute.
be it that I would not be able to, because we're gonna go back to the old box.
We should do that. Actually, now that you say that.
I thought that's what we were doing.
Well, I was
Prior to
until
discussion.
you just challenged me to the fact that I can't drink it down.
I
or
didn't
something.
say
Wasn't
you
really
couldn't.
sure.
I just said if you tried it like that, you can't tell me you're not gonna feel a hug.
You feel it.
or in your neck.
You might be able to do the regular larceny like that. That one you feel. It's a little. Hello.
And you wouldn't be jumping right up for another one. So
No.
I don't think
But
it's disappointing.
even that said, even as much as like I just
that
drank,
looks even
that's so much darker. Even, what I'm saying before we even do this, that being said, there's no way the other one would have beat me up longer. Like it doesn't have the
Not
hang
would.
time.
Excuse
No,
me.
I think both Elijah's and both Booker's. If we put this in a blind,
We're not gonna do that challenge.
no. I think if we put this
Or
in a
I'm
blind,
not going home.
I think if we put this in a blind, I'm not 100% sure it would hang. That's all I'm saying. This one, just
okay,
this
if,
one.
If we go against,
We're going to compare it to the.
if we go against the
Give me the hiccups.
those
It
lines,
actually is working.
then we're gonna know it's proof and it's up there. You're not gonna say that that's like maybe a 92 or a 101.
It didn't feel 124.4 to me, where Booker's is 121, I think.
20 and 21 on 19.
You know what I mean? So, like to me, I'm not saying it tasted 90 or 80. I'm just saying it drank easier. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So outside,
in your sippy sips.
even in my gulpy gulps, because I think if I would have did that with
There's a new terminology.
I think
Gulpy gulps.
honestly though, if you look,
No, I watched it when you poured. I
It's
was like,
not
wow.
even close.
But that shouldn't
This is
matter.
a lot later.
It
a
is.
lot lighter.
It is.
It should not matter. I'm just
But the
for an
nose-
example.
Well, the nose in the first one, but we already sipped out of it.
All right, we're gonna do we're gonna try to give the second.
If
one
you
a
do
try.
nose to nose right now, A wins. But we haven't sipped out of this one yet. It's got a good nose.
They're both. I think. Okay, so what did I just pull? This was actually C920, I think.
A few years back, a couple
I
years back.
apologize. C920. So that's the first one we did. That's C920, and this is A122. So that came out in September of 2020. A lot darker than the other one. We're gonna give it a minute to sit in the glass. I just want to give it a minute in the glass. But they
Got a long minute.
this. He's always watching me.
Okay, I want your opinion. I already know mine.
Okay. So which one do you want me to drink then?
Go with
The new one I just poured.
Yeah, go with B. Or 2.
See. No. Now, my personal opinion, just a little sippy sip like I did the first time. That one hit me harder on the tongue. A lot more flavor going down in the throat, and it had like a little Kentucky hug. That was my personal opinion on that one.
Mm-hmm.
The very first, and I only did a little sip just to try it. But I think
I already ate 2, but go ahead.
the C920 to me, right off the bat, was bringing more to the table. So, what was your opinion?
I'm gonna say I do like them both. I do like them both.
They're both delicious.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna compete with the knob barrel proof or the Bookers.
That wasn't an option, was it?
That was my opt. I like them both. I don't know if either one hangs.
If we put
anymore.
them in a blind,
they don't hang. They don't.
No.
They do not hang.
They wouldn't hit if you
And
put this in a
just
blind.
sipping like this, we may get it off on the proof. Only the darkness may lean us back towards there, but that is an Old Forester.
It's
and
not
the Bookers.
drinking though, like
No, it
it's
doesn't.
not lasting like the knob does. It's not
Even
lasting
Old
like the
Forester.
Bookers does. It's not lasting like the
The only
Elijah
bonus
does.
is Old
It's
Forester
not
already
even
came
hardly
out.
even lasting like the Weller did. Gives you that burst of flavor, but it doesn't have the hang time. That's all I was saying. And out of the two,
And I'm not arguing with you.
out of the two of them, no.
I think the new one we're doing right now, this one, I think the nose is better right now.
I think I'm getting.
I'm
actually
you know,
think I'm getting more out of the 920.
you think? So I'm opposite. So obviously today our taste buds are different, but I'm kind of leaning towards I like the extra sweetness and the flavor of this one
Yep.
on the way down. Not that I don't like the other one. It's just I think the nose.
I don't mind either one of them.
No,
I'm
the nose.
not
I
gonna
think
lie.
I think the nose is a little stronger here. Not by
But
not by
a lot
much.
of times,
Not
though,
by much.
with the wheaters like this, they are a softer drinker because you don't have the rye influence that makes it a spicier. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why it won't hang as long
That might be part of because you
it
don't
has
have that
wheat
sparkle.
instead of the
Right, you don't have that sparkly, which
Right.
you tend to think every time we have a high rye, we think it's drinking hotter.
Mm-hmm.
Again, which screws us up in the blinds. I don't know. They're both pretty good. I like them.
They are both good. I don't.
Oh,
even,
okay,
I don't
so-
even think it's.
so
I
to even
think this
back
one
that up-
lasts in your mouth longer.
For
It
$60,
sits longer.
I don't think you're going wrong. For 60.
I would hands down buy either one of them again.
Well, that
No, there's not even a
we,
question.
We have $50 and $60 bottles here that not even close. To
No. Hands down. I am leaning towards the C920 way better though. I think
Oh,
it
actually-
coats better. I think it's oilier. I think you get a better mouthfeel. It sits on your tongue longer, and the actual follow through of the flavor. You get the Kentucky hug out of both of them, but
They're both pretty close to the same
it's
proof,
more
I
of
think,
a
too. Like
yeah.
190, 120, 120, whatever.
Yeah, this was 124.4. I think they're close, but 122. It's actually a little bit less proof, but I think it might even drink proofier to me on just actually drinking it. Like head to head, if I was doing this and they were blind, which they're not, but and when we do them blind eventually,
No, see, I disagree. I'm thinking this one drinks a little bit hotter. It has a better nose and a little bit more flavor. Neither one of them hang.
No.
I just get a little more of a punch out of this one.
And we're splitting hairs on
we are
better. They are both delicious.
We are.
They really are.
In a blind, we would be like, I'm not sure. We probably end up in the same boat. I mean,
gonna
you're
say,
leaning
I
one
don't
way and
even
I'm
know,
leaning,
yeah.
and we'd probably be in the same boat. Today, I'd give this to be like this much of a smidge for this one.
No, see, I think I would go the other way myself. But
either way, if you're getting it for $60, I would say pick it up.
yeah, cause I didn't write it. I don't know if I wrote it down. What the actual I started doing that lately. What it should be MSRP and then what we actually pay. And I want to say it's a $50-$60 bottle.
Don't go really by us because we're
no. What the internet says should be MSRP.
America-wise.
Yeah, well, in theory. But we paid $59.99. I would all day long buy that again.
And we would have got two, but they only had one.
No, yeah, well, that's the thing with these; they're hard to get. Again, we searched
This
a lot of stores.
they
to try to get
did
them.
only have one here. Yeah,
At this one.
yeah. And even for
These
these only had one.
These
so.
come in swarms, though. It's funny when you're actually searching for a certain thing, and that's part of the bourbon hunt.
This is a big store.
You see nothing, and all of a sudden, boom! They're all over the place, and then they're gone. You know what I mean? Like they all come in a truckload.
That is the sad part.
You know, it comes in the area.
You got 9 bottles. I got time, and I'll come back. I'll go back in less than a week.
And they're gone.
I told you should have picked it up.
Yeah.
Who's thinking of that bottle?
Mm-hmm.
You really wouldn't think that that many people have like this or are drinking that many different things.
Well, you say that.
Your grandpa is gonna drink old granddad because he had it when he was 16 and he's loved it ever since. Or you know what I mean? I don't think that they changed. I didn't think that they did, but apparently they do because
You say that though, but I was one of them people that I didn't have a collection. I literally would go in, and I'm like, ooh, I'm going on vacation soon. So I'd grab like 4 or 5 bottles of 10 High, and I would walk out. You know what I mean? I'd literally clean the shelf. And they're probably like, who the heck is buying this stuff? And then it would go up $1 the next week because now all of a sudden everyone's buying 10 High. But I was just stocking up because they're plastic bottles and I can drive around the country with them. You know what I mean? So back when I wasn't buying for flavor, I was literally buying so that I had it.
Yeah, but how many people are still doing that?
You'd be amazed.
It is weird, actually.
You'd be
I
amazed.
do talk to a lot of people in the course of a day when I'm not really a talker, believe it or not. And they do ask a lot of questions and have more people than I thought, I guess, do a lot of different. Is $20 better than $60? Or $65 better than $25?
Well, and there's a lot of people that are getting into it because it's a new fad. And like when I just talked to my neighbor on the walk the other day, and he was like, I just throw stuff with ginger ale and we see what happens. And I'm like, no, that's how it starts. And then the next thing you know, so he's buying off-brand, whatever he thinks runs through. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. I did the same thing. I just was drinking it straight.
Plenty of bars
it's
stuff,
just
and Jameson and Ginger's a great hit.
He was actually doing a rye, but neither here nor there. It is what you start on, and you try it, and then that's how it all starts. And
Big
then,
Mike was Makers and Ginger.
Right?
Makers and Coke, Makers and Ginger. We still never did that. I want to show you how much it foams up. I have to do that trick. It's not even a trick. It just foams up.
It's just, you always said that. I never really drank them. So.
Me either.
But that being said, this is actually really good.
Neat bottle,
we
neat
will
everything.
have to go back and see which is our best larceny eventually. We got to let this open up because it's not really fair because that one's been open for a while and this one is just
agreed.
opened up. But we'll have to go
There
back.
might be
and
something else sailing in the wind behind us.
We'll do the best we'll end up doing a best larceny review eventually. Again, right? There might be additives. We'll have to see what happens. But overall,
We could do that first.
that is not that. I don't mind.
We could do the best Larceny and then the best Elijah Craig, and then which one wins between the two.
Or the three. We can even throw the bookers in.
Yeah, we need the other bookers though. We're missing that one.
We're missing a lot of them.
No, we need B of this year.
I know, but we actually missed all of like one whole year in the middle. That I keep trying to see. There was 4 the year before, 4, which is unheard of, and we didn't get any of them. But again, those are the ones that are tough. They're hit or miss. You get them if you get them. You don't. It is what it is. So
Correct.
we have a couple hookups. We have to see if we can find them, and that would be great. But overall, as a weeder,
Excuse me.
I these are actually really nice because they don't drink to me as hot as
No.
like the
And
traditional rye.
If you made a mixer out of this, it would still make a killer mixer.
Oh, 100%. The thing is,
You would, you wouldn't even have to waste as much because you could do you wouldn't have to do an 80-20 pour.
that's $60 is a lot to make a mixer out of it. But
Merry
like
Christmas.
you said,
You know, if
it's
that's
124
if
proof.
that-
It's gonna wake you up. It's
Well,
like throwing
and-
151 rum into a drink, And I used to do half and halves, and then you're like, banana. I wake up on the table. I'm like, what happened?
It's it would be one of it wouldn't yeah I wouldn't waste it unless it was your 100th birthday, your 56th birthday, 60th birthday, whatever, or something. It's worth then if that's how Grandpa likes to drink it. Then
Honestly,
I'd say Grandpa, you got to try it like this.
It's not outrageous though. Like at $60.
No, but you're not going to get 5 of them. That's the problem.
True. They're harder to find.
But if Grandpa likes Larceny, then 60th birthday, this is a treat.
Yeah, we didn't do it next to it. I wonder how much like hotter it actually is when you drink it next to like the regular Larceny. When we did it in a blind, we were like, that was Larceny? Like it came out with a bunch of flavor and taste and
Sunday Fun Day. Which of the 3? We got all kinds of different ideas of what's
we gotta start writing these things down because every Sunday we're like, what are we gonna do? And then every time we have ideas and we throw them out in a video and then we don't remember them because they were a month ago, But honestly,
I watched the video and I'm like, we said this, so then he writes it down.
and I have to write it down because this isn't scripted. In case you haven't noticed,
No.
we're winging it, and we're getting our honest truth. Well, you are. We never opened it. You're not getting. There's no bias in it.
And even to back that, I'm going to say almost every bottle behind us right now, him and I have never tried prior to this show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anything behind us I've ever tried. Oh, Jack Daniels. Everyone's tried.
There might be a 1 or 2 that I've actually tried, but again, back when I was drinking, then I fill my cup with ice, I pour it up, and I just drank it. There was no snowing.
And mine had Coke.
And I would do this.
No, we never did any of that.
Get the ice
I
to
didn't
melt.
even know what these glasses were.
No, I drank in the mason jars.
So yes, it's just 2 goofballs.
Yeah.
Well, call us whatever you want. It just we started with really a half bottle of 10i, or he did.
Right. If you're still here and you're not subscribed, you're not looking at professional drinkers. Well, professional tasters.
Yeah, tasters.
We're not tasters. We might be professional drinkers, but you're getting a true, unbiased opinions. Do we like it? Do we not like it? Is it worth the money?
I'll be honest with you. If Larceny said sample this, our view of this isn't really not going to change. If we got this for free,
I would love that. So if you're watching Larceny,
it's
by all means,
really
send me
not
a
going to
bottle.
change. I mean,
No.
any of them. I mean, obviously Jack Daniels will probably never call us because we shit on like 2 or 3 of them. But
And we do really like them now too, though.
no, so
I do.
We do now.
Your taste buds change, and I never ever when I was shooting shots of got a banana.
I'm gonna
out of
tell you.
Jack Daniels.
I'm still gonna say though, Old Number 7 is not my favorite. I'll go to triple mash all day long, and we can't get it.
No,
and we still can't get it up here. So figure it out, Jack. If you're bringing a truck up here, put them all in there.
Don't come back no more. Yeah. Overall, back to Larceny. Sorry, Jack. It's absolutely delicious. I agree. Which one do I like better? That's for a future review. We'll actually do a blind taste test, and when we get
towards this one, but we'll see.
I really think I like the other one better, but we're gonna see. It doesn't really matter what you think when you know what you're drinking. When you do it blind, and again, we keep stressing it because we look like idiots. We're calling out bottles. We're wrong all the time.
And those might be better than the second one.
But honestly, when you try it yourself, even if you have 3 bottles, have someone else pour them for you, and you pick what they are. It's amazing how
it doesn't
you
even
don't
matter.
Realize
even
changes.
if you're doing wine.
Well, it's with everything.
You can pick whatever you want.
When you're doing
if you don't know what
blind,
it is, good luck to you.
It makes it that much harder because you start thinking, "Oh, this is definitely this," and then it's already in your head, and it's too late.
It is.
Because you
that
convince
is.
yourself.
You have. It's like it's a rye.
You
or
convince
it's a
yourself.
wheat.
Yeah.
Or now is it a rye or is it a wheat? And then it's like, do I have the mint? Do I not?
We went long, but that is even when we did the 2 blind taste Tuesday, blind fight Fridays. I said one point we're always going to get is what type it is, and that's how
not
many
even
times
true.
we're wrong.
Yeah.
But I figured type was an automatic point, and it's amazing how
we both missed.
You start thinking oh, wait a minute, am I getting this? Oh, wait a minute, am I getting? You would think you can pick a rye out or a scotch out, no problem. It's not as easy as you think. So, give that a try. We're gonna leave it at that. Very good. Give this a try. If you can get this for around MSRP, I 100% say grab it because it's very delicious. That being said,
it's time for us to fly.
There he is. He gets me into a conversation. He shuts me down. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers. Either that, we're reloading.